Hello and welcome. I am your host, Magical Stallion. Oh yeah! And thank you very much for clicking on the video. If you are entertained and like to see more, don't forget to share with me your best 3-hit combo down below. And without further ado, enjoy the view. Salutations, Stallions! We're back with another video of mine. This time we're looking at a new upcoming fighting game coming out, which is Dungeon Fighter DUEL. I was about to say online, which is what it's based off of, Dungeon Fighter Online. And if you're unaware of what that is, it is a multiplayer online game. However, it plays like an arcade beat 'em up. You know, like your Streets of Rage, your Double Dragons, your Scott Pilgrim vs. DUEL, that type of stuff, which is a lot of fun. So instead of MOBA, it's MOAB. I don't know the official name and I don't care. I'm calling it MOAB. Anyway, so in this MOAB, it was a blast playing it. I did play a chunk of it back in the day. It's an old game and it's still going on. So I kind of like recapped myself this with a little quick Google search wiki, just refresh myself a little bit. But I do remember having a lot of fun. I stopped around the Thief class when they were out. They were out for a little bit, but I stopped around that time. But my favorite character playing during that time was the female fighter with the subclass of Grappler. Those were my favorite, and each of these classes had like 4 subclasses. So the female fighter had the Grappler, which was my number 1. My number 2 was the Nun Master. The Nun Master was energy based, so they can do energy blasts, and it can also make these energy projection clones of themselves, which they can use as a distraction, so the other enemies focus on that, while also damaging them at the same time. And I do think I remember having be able to make them explode. So like, I remember having a lot of fun with that. Then like next up in terms of like what I liked was the Striker class. They were just basically advanced like striking moves. So they had like a Shoryuken and stuff like that, which was fun. And then my least favorite out of them, which was still decent. It was just my least favorite out of them, was the Brawler. They fight a little dirty. So all the classes have like weapons and stuff like that. But the Brawler, I think, had like more status ailments on their weapons. So I think like the Claw was able to do like bleeding damage, like that kind of stuff. So it was all right. It was just the other subclasses interested me more. My main favorite class was the fighter, the female fighter. There was a male fighter as well. However, the female fighter and the male fighter, where they differ was like the female fighter was more with the fists and the male fighter was more with the kicks. So like they all had like the same subclasses and everything, but they did it in their own different special way. So that was cool. Each one of them had their own flavor. I was happy with that. My second main favorite main class was the priests, which were awesome. They were these big hulking dudes that had like the wooden cross on their back, right? And then they could use it like a battle axe. It was just a big wooden cross, like, the promise of Christ compels you. Yeah, it was just awesome. And then like there was also a subclass where they like take like a wooden cross from their back and then just put it on the ground and like, let's go! And then just start wailing on everyone around it. I was like, this is awesome. I love those guys. And why did I stop? Why did I start on my MOAB game right here? I was having a blast. I've been meaning to come back to this game, but I haven't gotten around to it. Why did I stop? But yeah, now they're doing a fighting game though, and it's being done by the guys of Arc System Works. And if you're unaware of their games, they're the ones that have done the Guilty Gear series, the BlazBlue series, and they recently have done the Dragon Ball FighterZ game, which they have a phenomenal record with them right now. So I'm completely confident that they'll do well here. So what I am curious though is, are they gonna go the MKX route here in this game. And what I mean by that, in Mortal Kombat 10, each of the characters in that game were able to like pick between 3 different fighting styles in order to like fit your need of what you want to do with that character. So I wonder if they'll do the same here. So like, let's say you got the female fighter and you could choose between like the different subclasses with that female fighter. Because they only have 16 classes right now. I did look up a little bit just to refresh myself. They did like have like the 4 subclasses, so I'm wondering like if the female fighter will have that for a day. You could like go against like the male slayer, which are like your swordsman people, and they have like their own subclasses as well that they can choose from. I wonder if that was gonna happen there, because there's only up to 16, so it's not a lot of characters, but you'll have a lot of different styles to choose from. So that's what I'm curious. I want to see how this works. That's what's happening in my mind. I want to see if I'm right. If not, I want to see how well they do. I have no doubt they'll do weird here, but I just want to see what's happening right now. I am curious. They did announce that this game was coming out, but they went silent for a little bit, and now they are here now to show off what they have. Fighting games are now just coming out like this right now, which I'm happy. I'm happy. Bring them on. Bring them on. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm curious. Let's watch. We are here now. We're about to see the Dungeon Fighter duel game. I wonder how this is gonna fly. And we only have 46 seconds, so this is gonna be a short trailer. But let's see what we can grab out of this. All right, let me see this. I hope it goes really well. I know it's gonna go well, so, all right. So, all right, let's play. Curious. Unreal Engine, all right, let's go. Next on. And they also did the Grand Blue Fantasy. So, this is what it's giving me vibes of. That's my female fighter right there. Alright, that's more like Striker. Okay, that is Striker, and that's the male fighter as well. So there's the Gunner. Alright, that does look fun. Alright. That's the Slayer. So it's very much that Arc System style. Who's next? Dungeon Fighter duel. Who's next? Okay, so it looks like in particular all these characters are in whatchamacallit, are in their one style so far. So let me go back, because like the fighter class were straight up strikers. There's a Slayer. That was my chick right there. Yeah, that's straight up strikers. And like I said, but like the male did do like a grapple move, so I'm wondering how this is gonna work. And I'm trying to remember, did the look of them change when they go into the subclasses? I'm trying to remember that. But that's straight up striker for the female, and like the male had like a grapple move. This is Gunner. I don't remember all the subclasses here, but I do remember. I do think the Gunners were able to like throw in a was able to throw in like a little mechanical thing as a helper to help them around. So I'm not seeing any of that. And I'm guessing this is like the new Knight class, which is the chick, because Knight is more of like one of the newer classes after I stopped playing the game. So I'm wondering if this is the new Knight class. I do not see any priest though. So who's next better be the priest? That's all I have to say. So it's very Guilty Gear Grand Bluish type style. So you don't get much out of this in terms of like knowing what they're gonna do here. So still, I am intrigued. I want to see more, but I can't really get more out of here. However, I do want to look up something. Ah, yes, okay. So we're back here, all right? We're back, and I went to the Dungeon Fighter Online World Wiki, okay? So I was curious because, like I said, like is it depending on how they look? Because I was like, the fighter chick looked like pure striker style, okay? And then or like just basic or whatever. But the male fighter had like the had that one grappling move. So I was curious about that. So let's go into this right here. So like I went right here, and like this is the basic female. This is just regular fighter, right? Just regular female fighter. So like right there. And then we have this right here, which looks more like the DUEL Online. Alright, let me just double check right here. So yeah, we have that. And however, this is the new fighter. Remember what I said, like their looks change when they go into the different moves, right? Guess what? This is the new fighter, that energy projectile thing that I was talking about. So right here, like as you can see, like the outfit's a little different now. And like at this top, this is when you're like new fighter, and this is like when you're at a more advanced level of new fighter, I presume, because I knew like they were starting to go like into more of like heightened levels of like the subclasses. Like they had like an additional threshold to like go pass through. So let's look at the female striker right quick. Alright, this is the striker right now. So this is more of the advanced striker class, which looks a little different. But it looks kind of the same right here. I'm gonna have to double check on that. Like go back to the trailer and hold on right quick. I am curious about this. Alright. Okay, yes. It is striker. It is striker. As you can see, like the pants is like full black. And like she's doing all like the striker moves with the Shoryuken. As you can see, it's all black, and like look at the look right there. Now we're gonna go back to like the actual thing. See right there, female striker. So like their look is depending on their style. So like if we look at like the male fighter, the regular male fighter looks like that, right? The regular male fighter looks like that. However, when I said that was the grappler, he did a grappler throw. Look at this. Male grappler. Male grappler. So I'm curious, like, are we only going to have just one subclass for each of just for a representative, or can we actually switch on their styles? And the way how we switch on their styles actually change their looks. So I'm still curious about that, but it did show off who is actually, like, what style is actually being played or like prioritized here in terms of the character and their visual styles. At least that's why I'm going off of like the fighters. The other ones, I think it will hold on to that thread. I knew it was a gunner. Let's look at gunners, right? Male gunner. That was a male gunner, correct? Okay, so male gunner looked like that. Dante wannabe with sandals. Oh god. look like a cross of Dante and like the main character from BlazBlue. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, okay, so that is regular male gunner, right? Regular male gunner. Now let's look at Ranger. I'm thinking it might be Ranger. I'm thinking it might be Ranger. So, alright, the McKenna looks actually pretty cool though. Ain't gonna lie. But if you want me to get super excited, get me like my female grappler here. This right here. Oh my god, I'll be excited as soon as I see her. Yeah, I'm next! Oh, I can't wait for that. And that's her, that's like her heightened, that's her, like her advanced level up of like the grappler right here, this ultimate diva. That's what I'm pretty much guessing. I haven't went that far. I don't think that was out at the time that I stopped. Okay, and this is the brawler. This is how the brawler looks. Just, yeah. However, I want my priest. Like, the female priest was not out yet by the time I ended. So, like, I'm curious. How does the female priest look? Oh, this, yeah, okay. I'm already getting May vibes from Guilty Gear. I'm already getting May vibes from Guilty Gear. She's already swimming. We're gonna have a May. We're gonna have a May. We're gonna have a May. Oh god, I can see it now. Oh no. But anyway, this is the priest right here. He's look at this dude. This is like it's like Jesus infused with the Hulk. Look at this guy. Come on, that's awesome. That is awesome right there. Oh, I am milking this right now. But yeah, look at this. This is awesome. This is cool. I love it. So right here. So we know this is female striker. And this is male grappler. And then we have the gunner that we just realized. What was it? Hunter class? It was like the first subclass that we saw. We know that's what that one is. However, I'm curious, who's this chick? Like, what class is this? It probably is a female priest. It's probably a female priest. I'm gonna go back. It's starting to look like it's going to be the Inquisitor. It's starting to look like it's going to be the Inquisitor. But what is this lobster? Mermaid Star? Really? What? Is that a part of the game? I've been out of the loop for a minute. Well, yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. So I'm putting my foot down and say that's the Inquisitor. That's the closest thing that we were able to see out of this chick. I'm putting my foot down and say that's the Inquisitor. And in terms of the Blade Master, like, is it a Berserker? I think it's a Berserker. Yep, it's a Berserker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Berserker that we were seeing. It doesn't look like Blade Master or anything like that. It looks like Berserker. It's just so interesting to see these again. God, I need to go back and play this game. So we have Ranger, we have Striker, we have Grappler, we have Berserker, and we have the female Priest Inquisitor. So the Priest didn't make it in, but I want my male Priest. I want Hulk. Alright? I need Hulk Jesus. That's what I want. So I'm curious to see who else is going to come in here. we have plenty here. I'm wondering if it's going to be like we get to choose the different styles, or they're all going to be represented in their own way and also have like their own look. But at the same time, it's all really centered around like one base figure. Like if you saw, like, look at all the females, right? It's basically the same chick, but like the hairstyle and the clothes just changed. It's basically the same chick. So a part of me is still saying that they're gonna go the MKX route. So that's what I'm seeing in myself, and I want to see, is there actually, there's a fish? Sweet! You made it to the end, you stallion you! Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, and if you enjoyed yourself, please don't forget to exercise those 3-hit combos down below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, where I'll be streaming games and hopefully more along the way. Either way, y'all all have a good day, be safe, and remember, stallions, give me 5. Bye.